Welcome to Better English.
Speak English with confidence.
In this video, you will master commuting and traffic. Listen, repeat, and speak. Welcome back to our 30-day daily English series. Today is day 4, and our topic is very important for everyday life. We are talking about commuting. Commuting means traveling to work or to school and then traveling back home again. It is something most of us do every single day.
Hello everyone, I am Grace. Commuting can be stressful, but learning to talk about it in English is very helpful. Today, we will learn useful words for your daily trip.
That is a great point. This series is designed for A2 level learners to practice their shadowing. First, listen to us talk about our commute. Then, repeat the sentences after us to practice your shadowing. We will help you improve your pronunciation and your confidence. Let's get started.
I am ready. Let us begin with the first part of our day. We will talk about leaving the house.
5. Let us talk about leaving the house in the morning. The first thing we do is look at the clock. Then, we look outside at the weather. These two things help us decide how we will travel. If the sun is shining, maybe we want to walk or ride a bicycle. If it is raining, we probably want to drive a car or take a bus.
Yes, the time is very important. You must leave early so you are not late. Our first sentence is about time. You can use this to say when your day starts. Listen carefully to David and repeat.
I usually leave the house at 7:30 in the morning. I usually leave the house at 7:30 in the morning.
Very good. Walking is a nice way to travel if you live close to your job.
That is very true. I like to walk because it is healthy and it wakes me up. But sometimes, we are too tired for that. Let's practice a sentence about choosing how to travel based on the weather.
Yes, the weather changes everything. Our next sentence is great. You should use this when it is raining and you change your plan.
If it rains, I take the bus to work. If it rains, I take the bus to work.
Great job repeating. Another fun way to travel is by bicycle.
Riding a bicycle is also very popular now in many cities. It is fast and good for the environment, but you must be careful with the cars on the road. Always wear a helmet. Let's practice a sentence about riding a bike.
This next sentence is very useful. Use it to talk about riding your bicycle on a beautiful day.
I ride my bike when the weather is nice. I ride my bike when the weather is nice.
Excellent work. Now we know how to talk about starting our commute.
Now let us talk about taking public transport. This means using buses, trains, or the subway. In big cities, public transport is often the best way to travel. You do not have to worry about driving or finding a place to park your car. But you do have to follow a schedule and buy a ticket.
Finding the bus stop or train station is the first step. If you are in a new city, you might need to ask for help. Here is a perfect sentence to ask someone where the bus stop is.
Where is the nearest bus stop? Where is the nearest bus stop?
Good job. When you find the stop, you check the schedule.
Once you find the stop, you might have to wait. Waiting can be boring, especially if the bus is late. It is a good idea to bring a book or listen to music while you wait. Let's practice asking how long the wait will be.
That is right. Sometimes the signs are confusing. You can ask another person waiting with you. This sentence is very common at the train station.
When does the next train arrive? When does the next train arrive?
Perfect. Now you know when the train is coming. Next, you need a ticket.
You also need to make sure you have the right ticket. Some cities use paper tickets, and some use cards you tap on a machine. If you are a visitor, it can be confusing. Let's learn a simple sentence to ask for a ticket.
A return ticket means you go to a place and come back. This is very useful to buy at the window. Listen and repeat.
I would like to buy a return ticket, please. I would like to buy a return ticket, please.
Well done. You are ready to ride the bus or the train now.
Let's move on to a part of commuting that nobody likes. We are going to talk about dealing with traffic and delays. A delay means you will be late. Traffic jams happen when there are too many cars on the road and nobody can move. It can make people feel very stressed and frustrated in the morning.
Traffic jams are the worst. You sit in your car and look at the red lights. Here is a simple sentence to describe this bad situation to a friend.
There is a lot of traffic on the road today. There is a lot of traffic on the road today.
Yes, there are too many cars. Sometimes you cannot move at all.
Yes, accidents or road work can cause big delays. Sometimes, the bus or train just breaks down. When this happens, you have to contact your boss or your teacher to tell them you will not be on time. It is polite to let them know factually and clearly. Let's practice a sentence for this exact situation.
This is a very professional sentence. You can send this in a text message to your boss. It shows you are late, but it is not your fault.
I am stuck in traffic and will be 10 minutes late. I am stuck in traffic and will be 10 minutes late.
Good pronunciation. It is always better to call or message.
That is a very useful sentence to remember. Sometimes, public transport is delayed because of bad weather, like heavy snow or storms. Let's practice one more sentence about public transport delays.
If you wait for a train and it is not coming, you can tell your friend this sentence. Listen and repeat.
The train is delayed by 20 minutes. The train is delayed by 20 minutes.
Great job! Now you can easily explain your delays in English.
Finally, you arrive at your destination. You are at work or at school. The first thing you usually do is greet the people you see. You say hello to your coworkers or classmates. Often people will talk about their commute. It is very common small talk in the morning to ask someone how their journey was.
Yes, this is very polite. We always ask our friends about their morning. Use this next sentence to start a friendly conversation at work.
Good morning, how was your trip today? Good morning, how was your trip today?
Beautiful. If they drove a car, they might complain about parking.
If you drove a car, you might have to talk about finding a parking space. In the city center, finding a place to leave your car can take a long time and it can be expensive. Let's practice a sentence about parking.
Parking is a big problem in the city. Our next sentence is great. You should use this when you finally walk into the office after looking for a spot.
It took me 10 minutes to find a parking spot. It took me 10 minutes to find a parking spot.
Very good. Now the stressful part of the morning is over.
Once you have talked about the traffic and the parking, you are finally ready to start your day. You can get a cup of coffee and sit at your desk. Let's learn one last positive sentence to finish the morning small talk.
This is a wonderful way to end the conversation. It shows you are happy to see your coworker. Repeat after David one last time.
I am glad we both made it here safely. I am glad we both made it here safely.
Excellent work. You finished all the shadowing sentences for today.
That is the end of day 4 of our daily shadowing practice. You did a fantastic job today. Commuting can be stressful, but learning these English sentences should be easy and practical. We covered leaving the house, taking the bus, dealing with traffic, and arriving at work.
You should feel very proud. Practice these sentences tomorrow when you travel.
If you finished the lesson, type "I did it" in the comments. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more real English practice. And get ready, because tomorrow is day 5. We are going to talk about shopping and supermarkets. See you then!
Thank you for practicing with us. Have a safe commute and see you tomorrow.
Your English journey does not end here. Watch more videos and keep practicing.